today we're going to talk about something that I think is super important, which is etiquette for social selling. We are a social selling company. Yes, we are all independent business women, but there is kind of an etiquette of how to react when you meet other people who are maybe already have a stylist or have been to somebody else's trunk show or have already been in the works of talking to somebody about being part of this company. So I'm just going to go over this very briefly. I've had a lot of questions about it over the last 2 weeks, and so I thought it was very appropriate to talk about today. So first thing is, what if you get to a trunk show and there's somebody there who's already wearing Sell and Dot, looks super stylish, and you say to them, "Oh, have you already been to a Sell and Dot trunk show?" And they say yes. Well, that's actually a great thing for you. It means that they already know how fabulous the jewelry is. So here's how I react. "Oh, I'm so glad that you've already been to a Sell and Dot trunk show. So you already know how amazing the jewelry is, and I would love to help you add a piece to your collection today to help build your jewelry wardrobe." So see, I'm still encouraging her to buy something tonight because we want the hostess to get extra free jewelry. But at the same time, I'm not trying to take away somebody's client from them. I'm just suggesting that she add a piece to her collection. Then, as the night goes on, if she's really enjoying the pieces, I can tell she really wants to probably have a trunk show, that's when I refer her back to her stylist. If she says it's one of her friends or says she'd already been talking to somebody about it, then I would say something like, "I can really tell that you love this jewelry and you need to get even more for free. So you need to talk to Stacy about really having a trunk show with her. You guys would have so much fun having a trunk show with you and your girlfriends." Okay? If she says she's been to a Style Not trunk show before, but she's not friends with the stylist or really even know the stylist, maybe she can't even remember the person's name, then absolutely book a trunk show with her. There's no reason for you not to. The reason that you would want to suggest that she have the trunk show with the other stylist is if that stylist is her friend. That stylist is already her stylist. She's been buying jewelry from her often. If she's already been talking about having a trunk show with that other stylist, you would never want to take that person away. I had a question this week that said, "Well, what about if the person said they'd rather have a trunk show with me?" Okay, I would still try to refer her to the stylist that she's friends with or that she has been in contact with. You know, it's better to not burn bridges. It's better to build bridges and have great relationships with other stylists. There are so many people in Florida and wherever you live that there is no reason to do that. Okay, so really try hard to keep people with whoever they've already been working with. Same thing for finding somebody and talking to them about the company. So if you're at a trunk show and you're talking to this girl, Stacy, who is super stylish, already wearing the jewelry, so into it, and you say, "You know, you're really good at this. You really need to think about becoming a stylist." And all of a sudden she says, "You know, I never thought about that before. I think I want to do it." But she's already told you through the night that she has a friend who does Stella and Dot, or that her sister-in-law does Stella and Dot, or that she's been buying jewelry and with this other girl and already done a trunk show with somebody else. You really need to refer her to that stylist. It's just social etiquette. Let's just all try to really help each other and build each other up. The more you talk about Stella and Dot and build up the brand, the better your area will be. It's proven. Look at Texas. I mean, they have more stylists per area than any other part of the country, and they make more money per hour than any other area in the country. So it's proven, and they help each other out. They build each other up and not tear each other down. And I know that's hard as women, and we're all trying to help support our families or pay off our house or whatever your choice is with your money. But let's all really try hard to build each other up, be loving and kind to each other, and really help support each other. Another thing that I think is a really great way to be socially etiquette with Stella and Dot is if you come upon a function and you find out there's already a Stella and Dot stylist doing that function, and you're an example, if you go to your kids go to a certain private school and you find out that somebody's already doing a function at that private school, well, and maybe she does or does not even have kids there, just call up the stylist and ask if you can help do the show with her. Honestly, last night is a great example. Danielle Goudreau and I on my team, we had double the sales at an event last night than I think we would have if there was not two of us there. So yes, we had to split everything in half, but I could not have accommodated all the women that were there and made them happy and helped them find earrings that matched and bracelets that matched. I know we gave a lot of people an upsell and helped them to match items because there were two of us, and I couldn't have done it alone. So it is so worth pairing up with somebody else. So if somebody calls you up and says, "I already have a child at this school, I would really love to do this event with you. Is there any way we can do this?" Split the show with that person. You will find that it is so worthwhile. Not to mention, sometimes you got to go to the bathroom, or sometimes you need to go eat some lunch, and it's nice to have somebody else there. So the etiquette with that, if you do share a function with somebody, the etiquette for sharing a function with somebody is you split everything in half. You split the price of the booth in half. You split all of the raffle tickets in half. And how I do that is on the raffle tickets that I use, and if you don't have them, please email me at blaircritch@gmail.com. I'll share them with you. But how mine are placed is people can check a box that they're interested in hosting a show for free jewelry, interested in becoming a stylist, or just interested in receiving emails. Then what I do is at the end of the day or night, we put those in 3 piles. Email pile, interested in a show pile, interested in being a stylist pile. And then we divide those up, all 3 piles up evenly, straight in half. Same thing with sales. We divide the sales up evenly. If people bought things off the table, then you just have the new items shipped to the stylist who that jewelry belongs to. So those are some great social etiquette tips for being stylists here in your local area. I know that wherever you are, you might think there are a lot of stylists, but girls, we have not even touched most of the United States. So get out there, get busy, don't worry about who's in your area, and just do a great job. Hope this helped. Bye.